where we start to get just a little sus. My 29 female husband, 32 male of 3 years, said something I can't move on from. We have a job that requires us to wake up very early in the morning. We've been working a cubicle away for the past couple of years. That's how we met. He usually wakes up before me and makes me breakfast. He's been doing this since we got married. He's sweet and caring like that. He's also the funniest, genuine, and friendly person I know. I love him and know he loves me back. Our relationship has always been stable. Now, I'm not sure. Today, while we were having breakfast, he calmly asked me to kill him if I ever caught him cheating. I initially brushed it off as a joke and replied, likewise. Then he said that he'd kill me if he found me cheating, and he would enjoy it. I didn't know how to react. I got chills. He's never been like this, and I can't imagine him saying things like that. All day at work, I've been thinking what I did wrong. Did he read my messages? None of us keep passwords. And find something off? Did he see me talking with someone inappropriately? I don't know. What should I say to him? Red flag.
Yeah,
What?
So I think it's kind of, we obviously need more context, but I think it's kind of sad that her immediate thought is like, did he see something? What did he read? It's like,
She's blaming herself.
yes, when in reality, he may just like have fucked up thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you say? I think you literally just have a very honest conversation and you say, hey, like you made this comment in passing and maybe it was like a joke to you in some way, but it was very unsettling and
Scared the shit out of me.
yeah, that was kind of terrifying. And then go from there, you know?
Yeah, I Justin's last partner was like a cheater. Like she really kind of like destroyed his life, and that
I want to beat the shit out of her.
I know. And that
What
was
the
like,
hell?
and that was like a big reason for him like kind of uprooting his life and moving to New York.
Oh,
Was the fact that like this girl, his high school sweetheart that he dated.
She's in our home state.
Yeah. Well, no, she's I don't even know what she looks like. I have no idea like
That's
anything really
good.
about her. I've
Amazing.
never wanted to know.
Yeah.
But I just know their history as like a couple. And she like cheated on him with like a bunch of her exes, as well as this guy that Justin was producing music for, and like basically helping him with his whole artist career, with everything. And he wrote a song and was like in the song that Justin was producing being like, I'm fucking your girl and you don't even know. And so like I think she eventually like broke down and like told him everything, but like for Justin this was like world shattering. I get like, you know, he has a fear of like cheating and stuff like that, but it's like when we talk about stuff like that, if like anything ever happened with us and like one of us were to cheat, I would just shut down. Like it would just be like so sad for me.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, I'm going to kill you.
No. What?
I would murder you and I would enjoy it.
No, that's so weird.
You didn't need to add that last part.
That part gets me. Yeah. Like obviously the murder comment's weird, but like it's like when women are like, I'll chop your balls off if you say this, this, and this, or if you look at this, you're, you know, and that's not okay too. But we all know like that's typically said in a joking manner.
Yeah.
Not that you should joke about like homicide, but but if you're gonna joke about homicide, don't joke that you're gonna enjoy it. Like
weird, especially your wife.
Yeah, that's really I would confront it because
immediately.
I don't even like want to repeat this, but I had an ex-boyfriend make such a questionable comment one time that I was like,
say it.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, say it.
Okay. It's like things that you're just like, we definitely need to have like a trigger warning on this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's an ex, thank God. But he one time was talking about this girl. I don't know what she did. She like did something really stupid, fucked up, whatever, annoyed the shit out of him. And he was like, God, I just hate her so much. Sometimes I just wish I could like, oh my God, I could like put my like hand around her neck and just like squeeze until her legs like stop kicking. And I'm like,
terrifying.
Did you just describe like a murder? Like, I'm not even like, I was.
He's got a, like, that's a plan.
Well,
Like,
you can guess which ex this is.
Oh,
you already know.
I absolutely know, because the first time I met him, he said, "Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch."
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
The first time?
First time I ever met him. Was in an apartment here in LA. And
I didn't know that's the first time you met him. I know what time you're thinking about.
First and only time I've ever met him.
Oh, well, let's.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I'm so embarrassed. People are like, what?
Excuse you.
I know.
I was being sassy, but
you were, but
for the right reasons.
Yeah, but no, it was so warranted.
He was nuts.
He was nuts. So you know what ex this is.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy. Like, there's not.
And I never confronted it. And to this day, like, it clearly left a mark on me because I haven't dated this person in so long.
Like 7 years, 8 years?
Yeah, longer maybe. And it's like,
it's scary.
It's scary. And it was scary at the time. I didn't know he was the narcissist, scary person that he is that I know now. But in that moment, I was like, it was like a lot to process because I'm like, I know you're being dramatic and I know you're worked up, but like, that was very vivid. You didn't. Yeah. That was very like graphic.
No, that's scary. And it's also like, okay, well, what did she do to you? And like, what happens if I piss you off?
Yes.
Are you going to do the same to me? Well, you're going to choke me to death?
She didn't even do anything that bad. Like, this person is like a very good, kind person. Like, you might know who she is. Like, it was scary. So weird. And I'm like, just the fact that you have it in you to make a comment like that.
It's terrifying.
And not even back down from it and be like, oh, God, that was dramatic. Sorry. Let me take that back.
He was almost like fantasizing about it.
Yeah.
In a weird way. Like the way he was describing it, like, I just want to put my hand around her until she stops kicking. Like, that's fantasizing it in a way.
I know.
That's like a plan too. It's not like, oh, I just want to kill her sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's like you've thought this out and you're envisioning it in your head.
Oh, I like still get uncomfortable just thinking about it. I didn't even want to say it, honestly. But that reminds me of this, like where it's like, I would kill you and I'd enjoy it.
Weird.
What?
Really weird. I wouldn't have gone to work that day. Like, this sounds like it was during the morning when, she goes, all day at work, I've been thinking about what I did wrong. I wouldn't have been able to go to work. I would have been sick over this. I would immediately been like, hey, can we sit down? Like, it's a really strange comment. But I guess in the moment, you're probably just like in so much shock that you're like, wait, did he actually just say that?
Yeah, I think that's right. I think you're in so much shock that you're like, let me think about that. Let me stick a pin in that and like process it later, you know?
Yeah.
But that's something that she should address for sure.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So the top comment on this one, I would ask to talk to him whenever you're just hanging out. Then tell him something like, quote, can I ask you something? What brought you to say that so out of the blue? It really messed with me. It was just so unlike you. Is something on your mind? And someone replies back and goes, my first thought was that someone he knows cheated or was cheated on, and it greatly affected them. And seeing it unfold has affected him too. I'm sure he didn't mean it, but people say dumb shit when they're emotional. Make sure, though, and if there's a hint that he really thinks that way, get out. I'm sure you don't plan on cheating, but dangerous people will imagine or invent reasons to lash out.
That's true.
Yeah. Someone else goes, this plus a very surreal dream is what came into my mind. I know I've had some dreams that left me with strong emotions and kind of thrown off for the rest of the day. Which, how many people have had dreams of like getting cheated on?
Oh my gosh.
It's
all the time.
Like, it's a thing. It happens to everyone. And it's a TikTok trend where it's like, my girlfriend was mad at me because like she dreamed I cheated on her.
Yeah, easily. I wake up mad at Brett for like 20 minutes. For sure.
Yeah, so those sex dreams, they can really affect people.
Yep.
I just think it's so crazy though. I would never be like, if I ever cheated on you, murder me.
Yeah, what?
After a dream.
That's so weird.
Another top comment on this that I appreciate. You never know if someone means it or not until you end up in a domestic violence situation or worse. Threats of domestic violence and murder aren't something to tiptoe around with statements like, I'm sure I didn't mean it. That's exactly how you end up battered or dead.
Yeah, I honestly do kind of agree with that because, I don't know, to make those types of comments takes a certain like type of person. You can go there mentally. That's
where I'm at with this one. Mm-hmm. I think like everyone's mind kind of goes there like, well, what if my partner cheated on me? Because when we are in relationships, we're putting so much trust and faith in an individual.
Yeah.
So everyone's mind goes there, but my first thought isn't, I would kill you.
No, speaking as from somebody's perspective who has been cheated on,
many times.
I've never, ever.
Me.
No, me too.
So many times.
Same, sis.
Hey. That's not like we're.
I know, but hey, we're better. Stronger, better.
It brought us here.
Exactly. Like, whatever. But no, like, what? That's the last. I've never, ever gone there.
No.
Ever.
And like my immediate thing to getting cheated on now, I shut down. Like I want nothing to do with you. Like if you're going to burn me in that way, like you're never going to hear from me, see me again. And it's not easy to do the first time. Like the first couple times I got cheated on, I was very much like, I'm in love with this person. He promises he's never going to do this to me again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was like, okay, second time, wake the fuck up, Morgan. Third time, okay, it's time to be done with this one.
Yeah.
But then it happens again and you're just like, you have those little love blinders and it's hard. But like nowadays, like my last ex, I was like, no.
I'm thankful that it happened because I learned so much about myself in relationships. But yeah, you definitely have blinders on. But I guess what we're both getting at here is like, without getting into the weeds of it, like never did murder never crossed my mind. Not even violence. It was like, I will maybe smear your name on Twitter, possibly
on a podcast.
Maybe,
but you haven't said names even.
Maybe in a podcast.
You're good.
I know, but I don't have a lot of exes, so anybody who knows me can like deduce who's who.
I know. There's
you know,
and this so
because
funny.
I have one ex who's like so kind, like you this person, you know, and then the other ex is like very obvious. You're like, oh.
But is he kind? Because he did date one of your best friends.
Yeah.
So he might be a shithead too.
He is in his own right. In his own right. But I wouldn't consider that, you know, there's like date your friend and then there's like make comments about homicide and cheat on you. You know? And it's like there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
Anyway. Yeah, probably I just don't think murder should ever be a conversation in a relationship.
No.
And cheating, as terrible as it is, two girls right here speaking to the hurt of being cheated on, still unwarranted.
No, and even if you get cheated on and you have this unsettling moment of like, I just want to burn the fucking world down, like I want to kill this person, like
what? No.
He's not worth being in jail forever.
Not even.
No one is.
No.
Fuck grudges. Fuck like holding on to that shit. Like I don't know what switch flipped in me. And I think you went through this recently too, where it's just like, not like, no, like with like the friend that started dating your ex. Like you were just kind of like to this point where like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And
No, but you're right. You're right.
We both kind of in our lives, and I think it takes a lot of like trial and error and practice makes perfect.
Yes.
You learn how to, when people like screw you over or you just come to terms with the fact that like they're undeserving of you.
Yeah.
It's not like revenge. It's not, I want to get even. It's just like.
It's indifference.
I deserve better.
Yeah, exactly. It's knowing that your time and your energy is worth so much more. And no matter how much this person burns you, like you almost just have to cut the loss and move on and realize that your time, your energy, your happiness is worth so much more than this like petty problem that you have with this person.
100%.
You know? Yeah, it's like guarding your feelings and guarding your emotions and your time.
But don't kill people for cheating.
Yeah, no.
And don't make threats of it.
No.